Okay, so right here you have a mess. So what we want to do is have a log on this side and a log on this side. And since it's base 5, they both have to be base 5. You have junk and junk in here. Okay, that way we can cancel and then solve them. So then we have the log base 5 of x plus 2 minus. So that means we're going to make that as log base 5 x plus 2 over x is equal to, that's a minus as well, so that's log base 5 of 2x minus 1 over 3x minus 12. Okay, so now we have that situation going here, so these are going to cancel. So we have x plus 2 over x is equal to 2x minus 1 over 3x minus 12. We're going to cross multiply. So we're going to have x plus 2 times 3x minus 12 equals x times 2x minus 1. So this we got to FOIL it out. Okay, so that's going to be 3x squared minus 12x plus 6x minus 2 times 12 is 24. 2 times 12 is 24. And then here we're going to distribute, so that's 2x squared minus x and minus 1 is a negative x. Okay, we're going to combine those two before we move those over here. So that's 3x squared minus 6x minus 24 equals 2x squared minus x. So I'm going to move this over here. So I'm going to have negative 2x squared. That goes right there. And then plus x will go right here. So then that's going to be x squared minus 5x minus 24 equals 0. So again, we can factor this. So this is negative 24 because it's a times c. And then two factors that add up to negative 5. So negative 8 and a positive 3. So x minus 8, x plus 3 equals 0. So x equals positive 8, x equals negative 3. Okay, so which one will work? Well, if I plug in an 8, that's 8 plus 2, that's positive, that would be positive. 2 times 8 is 16 minus 1, that would be positive, and that would be positive. So this one's okay. If I plug in a negative 3 right there, if I do a negative 3, that's already going to give me log base 5 of negative 1. So that's going to be an error on the calculator. So then this is extraneous. That means it's not a solution. Okay. Okay, so that's example 3. Example 4. So again, we're going to work with both sides. So first of all, I'm going to take this over here. So this is, and I'm going to do it right here. So I'm going to do the log of x to the 4 to the 1/2. Okay, power to a power, you multiply those two. So 4 times a half, if you guys don't know how to do that, I know it's 2. But 4 times 1/2 is 2. Okay, so then this is really log of x squared minus log base 10. The base of this is 10. It's the common log. And then this, we can already put it together. X squared plus means you multiply. So x squared times 2. Okay, subtract means you divide. So this is log of x squared over 2x minus 1. And that's log of 2x squared. Okay, so now we can get rid of the logarithm. So you have x squared over 2x minus 1 equals 2x squared. We'll put it over 1 so you can cross multiply. So that's x squared is equal to 2x squared times 2x minus 1. So we're going to distribute. That's going to be x squared is equal to 4x to the third minus 2x squared. Okay, well, the cube is already here, so I'm going to subtract this out over here. So that's 0 is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared. Okay, now I can factor an x squared here. So that's going to be 4x minus 3. Okay, so then x squared equals 0, so that means x equals 0 here. 4x minus 3 equals 0, so plus 3 plus 3, so 4x equals 3, so x is equal to 3 over 4. Okay, so now we're going to check. We always have to check, check, and check. So I'm going to, if I put in the 0, that's going to be log of 0 to the 4th power. So we're going to do 1/2 times the log of 0 to the 4th power. There's an error. So this cannot happen. And then 3/4, well, that's going to be okay, and that's going to be okay because those are positive numbers. So positive numbers are okay. Okay, number 5. We have the natural log of 3x is equal to the natural log of 4x plus, so this one's already ready. You just leave it like that. And then addition means you multiply, so you have natural log of 4x plus 1 times 1 minus x. So then now you have a natural log here and a natural log here. So that's going to be 3x is equal to, and I'm going to start FOILs. So that's 4x minus 4x squared. And then plus 1 minus x. Okay, so now we're going to combine like terms. 3x is equal to negative 4x squared. And then 4x minus x is positive 3x plus 1. Move the 3x. They cancel out. So 0 is equal to negative 4x squared plus 1. Now these are easy to, because you don't have ax squared plus bx plus c. You don't have the middle term. So then I can subtract the 1. Negative 1 is equal to negative 4x squared. Divide by negative 4. So then that's 1/4 equals x squared. Take the square root and it's plus or minus 1 over 4. Square root of x squared. Those cancel. So x is equal to plus or minus 1 over 2. So then remember that we cannot have a negative, because if I were to plug in the negative right here, then that would be natural log of 3 times a negative 1/2. And then that would make it negative, and you can't take the natural log. Let's do it, just so that you guys can see that the natural log of 3 times a negative 1/2 is going to give you an error. So only x equals 1/2 is your answer. Okay, go ahead and go to the next video.